Ahoy! This is the first part of my crafting guide trilogy. This video is going to be about equipment crafting. The second part will go through the basic craft, and the third will be about some tips on how to advance or make money with crafting in general. Well, let's begin. First of all, to open the crafting window, you have to press F or select the craft option from the Cabal menu. This is the window that you have to get familiar with. On the left side, you can see the different categories. In my case, for example, there are rings, amulets and some miscellaneous stuff unlocked. You can have a total of 12 slots, so that should be more than enough for every enthusiast. Before I start explaining, let me show you how to add new ones. It's really pretty easy. You just have to move to Portlux and take the daily quest from Chloe, the craft NPC. After doing that, you can add new categories by clicking the Add button. Every day, you can get one more of those items to unlock new categories. They look like, well, it's up to your fantasy. In case of jewelry, there are only rings and amulets, but for the rest of the equipment, there are two levels: Craftsman's and Master's. Let me just register one of each. As you can see, you can choose from all types of items for every class. When you unlock a category, you'll see that this little hammer icon shows 0. That means your craft experience, or as it's called in the game, your amity, is 0. You can advance that by crafting items. If you click one of the categories, you can select the grade, the type and the quantity you wish to create. Grade goes from bluestone to archeridium. Type allows you to select the craft option, and the quantity obviously means the number of items you're going to craft in a row. The required components are shown under those. The ones your inventory is missing are marked with red, and the ones you have are marked with white. You can also move your mouse over it to see the description of the item. You can only attempt crafting if you've got every required component in your inventory. A basic example of a successful item is shown on this picture. The outcome can be either a fail, a success, and a so-called huge success, which gives your item better stats than listed on the example item. That little battery icon under the item shows the amount of energy you need to attempt crafting. Your current and maximum energies are displayed in the top right corner of the crafting window. This recharges over time, something like 2 points a minute or so, but I'm not sure about that. The point is, it's pretty fast. The hammer icon under that shows the amount of craft XP or amity you get should you succeed. This is added to the category you're crafting in. In case of a fail, you get 1 point. Now let me just craft something, an amulet for example. As you can see, I've got 975 amity right now. If this is successful, then I'll reach 1000. There is a checkpoint at every 1000 points. To progress further, you must pay a certain amount of alls. Once you do that, you'll also complete achievements and increase your available energy. As far as I know, your chance to succeed also becomes higher the more amity you have. I should also note that you can start crafting mithril items at 0 amity too, so there's no real requirement, but your chance to succeed will be close to 0. It's worth progressing before going any higher. Also, after reaching a certain level, you will no longer gain amity for lower level crafts. For example, if you look at rings in my case, the amity I get is 0 for the most basic items, but if I try crafting higher grade ones, I'll still gain some. And last but not least, let me show you an example of what success looks like. Many people craft mithril martial suits, so I hope I'll find some. There we go. These are the normal items. In this case, 4, 5 and 6% amp. And this is what huge success means, 8% amp. They can also be epic boosted. Well, I hope I covered everything there is to know about equipment crafting. If there's something I forgot, please notify me in the comments and I'll do my best to add some annotations to the video.
If you found this video helpful, please consider sharing it or subscribing to my channel. Ahoy!